When searching for a good bank, you have to be very discerning, so you don't get one thing and miss out on others. Well, your search is over at First Bank. We offer a variety of products and services made with you in mind. From flexible loans, easy access to cash, bill payments from anywhere in the world, to savings for the little ones. Make that switch today. Contact us to learn more about the many products and services we have designed for your convenience. First Bank, truly the first.
Special focus.
Every serious institution takes stock of its activities, particularly at the end of the year. And even a government agency such as the police is not exempted. Penultimate Saturday in Asaba Delta State, the Inspector General MD Abubakar and his management team reviewed the activities of the police in the last 12 months. The IGP himself x-rays the performance of his administration. Stay tuned as we bring you details.
Crime fighters, promoting security consciousness.
The IGP highlighted many areas of his achievements such as training, logistics, operations, intelligence, ICT, administrative or operational reforms, remuneration, accommodation, health, dress code, and career advancements. He spoke on community relations and much more, in which remarkable strides have been made, particularly in 2013. Let us examine the issues in broader perspective. On assumption of office, IGP MD Abubakar established a new police department. The G or ICT department was created to leverage on the rapid advancements in information communication technology to enhance policing in the country.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, because we believe that the world is scientific, when I came on board with the management, we decided to create an ICT department, because ICT is key and important to policy. And that is why DIG Akano was appointed as the DIG in charge of the ICT department, so that we can be able to compete and follow criminals and criminal activities on all issues of ICT. And we have developed this at every state level. At every state, we can be able to follow and to monitor.
The backbone of e-policing, the G department, also has a training school in Abeokuta, Ogun State, to train personnel in the rapidly changing world of information technology. The department will aid in combating cybercrime and other criminal activities facilitated particularly through internet technology.
We introduced an intelligence institute in Shade, Kwara State, to train our officers and men so that we can be able to compete with the criminals who share information more scientifically than ourselves now.
Intelligence is the foundation of modern-day policing. No police force can succeed without adequate intelligence gathering. In line with this fundamental strategy, the IGP initiated the establishment of a police intelligence training school in Enugu, where officers and men of the NPF and even other security services will be trained. An extension of the school has also been established in the town of Share, Kwara State. The FIB is the arm of the police responsible for gathering and analyzing intelligence for operational purposes. The Bureau has been most active under the current dispensation, and as part of efforts to foster closer relationship with members of the community, it conducted a nationwide sensitization campaign in 2013 covering the 6 geopolitical zones of the country. The objective? To educate the populace on the importance of giving information to the police, a key and fundamental aspect of intelligence gathering. The campaign was quite successful, and it has helped tremendously in improving police-community relations.
We went ahead to ensure that training become very key, because no matter how competent a police officer is and is not exposed to modern and scientific training in terms of policing, he cannot be able to discharge his responsibility and he cannot be a professional.
Training is fundamental to building an efficient police force. In 2012, IGP MD Abubakar announced the establishment of the Force Police University, an institution designed to train a new generation of officers highly skilled and professional in scientific policing.
We have started the Nigeria Police University in Wudil, and the first intake of this university have started. They will study for the next 5 years and come out as professional police officers in social sciences and police science.
The Police University in Wudil, Kano State has taken off. A long-term visionary step aimed at transitioning the police into the technological and scientific era. While the Police University is a seed for the future, the training institutions of today are being vigorously rejuvenated. The dire state of police schools, particularly the college in Ikeja, before now is no more news. But thankfully, that has been reversed.
Today, Police College Ikeja that has not been attended to for the last 40 years is wearing a new look. We can train officers and men to become better police officers, because if you treat them well, they will treat Nigerians better and behave well anywhere you find them. Education is a key factor for our officers and men due to constant transfer from one state to the other. We went ahead to reorganize and reform the education department of the Nigeria Police. Within the last 1 year, we have been able to build 17 secondary schools, and at the same time, we have built 12 primary schools for the officers and men to be able to use it under this period.
One of the contentious policies introduced by the administration was the removal of roadblocks. Many Nigerians were scared that such a decision would give free rein to criminals and afford the opportunity to operate with impunity. But thankfully, the reality has been different. Rather, the removal of roadblocks has simply aided citizens to enjoy and express their freedom of movement fully without hindrance. It has not led to a spike in criminal activity, but simply reduced the friction between the police and members of the public.
When we came on board and said roadblock should go and should go forever, Nigerians said no. Some people don't believe that without the police on the road, there will not be security. And I stand to be corrected. I said this is the only country in the world where you maneuver and meander before you pass a road. We are happier today that the roadblocks are not there, the crime is not on the increase, because as of today, we have put more than 2,000 police vehicles for anti-crime patrol in all the roads all over the country.
In April 2013, President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan commissioned 13 new police helicopters, over 168 police patrol vehicles, armored tanks, and other security devices for the NPF. This is in addition to the numerous vehicles and facilities donated by state governments across the nation.
As of today, the Nigeria Police can boast of 13 brand new helicopters with the best of equipment that can do surveillance and that can do patrols in this country. Very soon, we are building helipads in Nasarawa State. We have completed one helipad. We are building one in Yobe. We are building one in Borno. We are building one in Ekiti. We are building one in Zamfara. And in each of these geopolitical zones in Nigeria, we are going to ensure that there are 2 helicopters of 15-seater capacity that will be placed in each of the political zones to be able to monitor, to patrol, to do surveillance for crime and criminality, and to aid our officers on ground to do their operational responsibility as they are supposed to do.
The private sector have also contributed through initiatives such as the Lagos State Security Trust Fund. The Police Code of Conduct was launched early in the year, a set of rules aimed at guiding the conduct of personnel while on or off duty.
We came in as a very challenging period in the history of Nigeria. First of what we did was to create a code of conduct for all officers and men of the Nigeria Police, from the rank of police constable to that of the Inspector General Police. You must be regulated by a code of conduct that this is what you can do and you cannot do while in uniform or off uniform.
This is indeed a crucial step towards reorienting officers and men. For without the right attitude and behavior, the police cannot win the trust of the public it seeks to serve.
It is a known fact that discipline is the bedrock of any organization, and the present police management team under my leadership has therefore vowed with vehement to return the force to its glorious days, rooted in discipline, in adherence to extant laws and regulations, loyalty, dedication to duty, efficiency, and commitment to force ethic and professionalism.
For every human being, health is wealth. But it is even more compelling in a job as challenging as policing, with its attendant physical risk and strenuous operational demands.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we know health is wealth. We believe that our officers and men should be well treated in police hospitals where police doctors will attend to them. As we are talking today, we have built 50-bed hospital in Oyo State, 25-bed hospital in each of the area commanders in Oyo State, 25-bed hospitals, 4 of them in Lagos, 25-bed hospital in Sokoto, in Kebbi, in Oshun, in Ekiti, in Niger, and in Zamfara State.
Thankfully, the IGP has confronted bluntly the immense deterioration in police health facilities. Indeed, it has been a marathon of construction and commissioning of new clinics and hospitals where several old ones have been refurbished.
To the glory of God and service to mankind, for the service of officers and men of the Oyo State Police Command and their host community, I commission this training.
I took the opportunity to go around the country for me to be able to see my officers and men and see the challenges and the problems they face every day. I appreciated the constables, the corporals, the sergeants, the rank and file, who in the day, in the night, in the rain, are there to protect each and every one of us while we are sleeping. And these are people who lose their life on a daily basis. I saw the conditions where they live, the barracks. Each and every one of you knows what barracks is. And you do know what police barracks looks like.
Through a public-private partnership, the administration has continued to construct numerous housing units for personnel in various parts of the country. This effort is aimed at reversing the acute dearth of accommodation for police personnel and to reverse the immense neglect of police barracks facilities.
We have been able to put a policy for movement of officers and transfer of officers from one command or the other, or for one formation or the other, in order to professionalize our police service like every other police service in the world. Officers can stand and stay on their duty post for only 2 years. After 2 years, such officers will be moved to other professional places and other commands to give them the opportunity to become professional police officers and master the act of crime fighting and intelligence gathering at the same time.
Indeed, much has been accomplished under the transformation agenda of the IGP. With mass promotions for officers and men, career growth and advancement becomes a reality rather than a mere statement in their conditions of employment. And like the IGP noted in his review, many more will be promoted in the new year. A police hall of fame and mini museum was also commissioned in the year.
We are building a police museum. And this is off our budgeting system through our efforts to bring back the police the way the police should be. This is our indigenous Inspector General of Police, Frank Louis Edet, who, because of his hard work, this house was named after him.
Community policing and community relations have enjoyed top priority from this administration. The Police Week, the Police Games, was held after a long pause. The NPF even participated in the World Police and Fire Service Games in Ireland. Indeed, there are many other areas of importance, but for some Nigerians, what is crucial is security of life and property. How it is accomplished is secondary. How does the generality perceive the performance of the police in the year under review?
I think the man is performing well in fighting of crime. There is this tendency for people to like to commit crime, but the Nigerian police, headed by MD Abubakar, has been doing so well, so wonderfully well.
He's bringing out his activities in the past 1 year plus. He wants to tell the people what he has done, and he wants people to talk back to him, to criticize, to critique, to look at situations and to make some suggestions. But I think if you have been to the police headquarters, you will have seen one or two things he has done there. He has done some physical works there that will make somebody want to see the police headquarters as a safer place than it was before. He has sent some policy issues to most of the commands, which had reflected in their way of patrol, in the way they talk to people. But I think the most important thing he has done is this issue of involving the people with the police activities, and I think that's the essence of this scorecard.
The police especially has become so friendly since Abubakar became IG, but I think the police has greatly become very friendly. So you can rightly call the police your friend now, and you'll be believed.
The new police we have now, I can attest to it, appear to be wearing the human face, unlike before. How they were able to get the telephone number of my wife, to be calling her on a daily basis to encourage her, to tell her they were doing everything possible to secure my release, till today is not known to me.
The struggle to minimize crime and criminality in any society is a continuous one. It is also not the sole burden of one institution, but a collective responsibility. The many challenges confronting the police has been highlighted, and we do not need to recount them here. However, it is important for government to address these issues, at the heart of which is funding. Undoubtedly, the administration of IGP MD Abubakar has accomplished a lot. The police is better off today than it was 12 months ago, but we are yet to reach the promised land. It is not yet Uhuru. At Crime Fighters, we urge the police not to relent in its efforts and work harder in fulfilling its constitutional mandate of protecting life and property.
Crime Fighters, promoting security consciousness. Police Brief.
Hello, welcome to Crime Fighters Police Brief. These are the headlines. More police personnel to be promoted in 2014. Special Fraud Unit arrest bank director for insider deal. Details in a moment.
Police Brief.
The Inspector General of Police, MD Abubakar, has restated his commitment to improving the welfare of police personnel and to provide more opportunities for career advancement in the force. He made the remarks at a ceremony in Asaba, Delta State on Saturday while reviewing the performance of his administration in the last 23 months. IGP Abubakar said many police personnel had been promoted by his administration and more will be promoted in the coming year.
We met over 100,000 officers and men that have not been promoted when we came on board. As of today, we have promoted 75,000 of these officers. Only 35,000 are yet to be promoted, and these 35,000, God willing, by January, they will all start their training and they will be promoted and they will wear their new ranks.
The IGP also presented to the public a book authored by him entitled The Police, Public Safety and Internal Security, a publication which addresses the numerous issues of safety and security in the country. Present at the event were Governor Peter Obi of Anambra State and the host, Dr. Emmanuel Duaha of Delta State. The Special Fraud Unit has arrested one Prince Adekunle Adeyeba Johnson for alleged involvement in insiders deals that led to the liquidation of the defunct Gulf Bank. In a press statement on Monday, Police Public Relations Officer DSP Ngozi Insitumeagu said the complainant, Nigeria Deposit Insurance Corporation (NDIC), alleged that the suspect, a director and major shareholder in the defunct Gulf Bank, used his position to defraud the bank of over 2.5 billion naira. DSP Situme stated that investigation is ongoing, noting that other suspects will be invited. The Inspector General of Police, MD Abubakar, has commended your #1 security program, Crime Fighters, for its commitment to informing and enlightening members of the public on matters of security. He gave the commendation during an exclusive interview at the Force Headquarters on Wednesday with the executive producer, Chief Aisha Tesson.
Crime Fighters have done what I expect them to do in terms of providing information and creating awareness and education on the part of Nigerians. A relationship between the police and the people. That is, I think, a job they have done very well.
Please watch out for our broadcast of this exclusive interview. And on the global updates, 4 persons have been arrested by the police in Ebina, Kanagawa, Japan on Friday in connection with a robbery case in which a pregnant woman was allegedly robbed of 100,000 yen. 3 of the 4 suspects, all 17-year-old boys, and one of the boy's mother, a 41-year-old food service employee, were arrested over their robbery which took place in July, TBS reported. Police said all 4 suspects have admitted to the charge. And that is all on Crime Fighters Police Brief.
Crime Fighters, the #1 security program on television.
When searching for a good bank, you have to be very discerning, so you don't get one thing and miss out on others. Well, your search is over at First Bank. We offer a variety of products and services made with you in mind. From flexible loans, easy access to cash, bill payments from anywhere in the world, to savings for the little ones. Make that switch today. Contact us to learn more about the many products and services we have designed for your convenience. First Bank, truly the first.